From the campus of Blair Academy, we come to you live in this very special presentation on Strive TV of the Blair girls soccer team taking on North Warren today. A very exciting matchup. Joe Vasili alongside Tom Monfiletto on the broadcast this evening. And Tom, this should be an excellent game that we get to see here tonight.
Yeah, it should be. Blair coming in 1-1 on the season. North Warren coming in at 3-1. It's a local rivalry, just a mile down the road, right by the Doghouse Deli out there on Route 94. And this means something to this whole town. We have a pretty big turnout here. It should be a really good game. Two really defensive-minded teams coming in here looking to make a move.
And it certainly is good as far as you mentioned, the defensive-mindedness of these teams. You look, just shutouts galore for really each of these two teams in the first couple of games of the season. More than that, just a little bit, but it's an offensive player actually on Blair Academy who's made quite a big contribution in the outstanding forward, Olivia West.
Yeah, absolutely, and she is the subject of our Strive Spotlight today. Olivia West, she's from Sparta, New Jersey. Tuesday against Faith Christian Academy, she had 2 assists in Blair's 2-1 victory. She has been just an absolute she's been an absolute stud for this team. Last year in the game that we streamed, she scored 2 goals against Kittatinny. She actually won a Strive Award, which we did in the summer for Female Goal of the Year. And she is really the catalyst of this offense. She's extremely skilled. She can score from anywhere on the field. She has a heck of a leg, too. So Coach Egan is looking for Olivia West to continue her dominance here in the Maple League and obviously in out-of-conference play as well.
And that's what we get out of Olivia West. But let's take a look at some of the other players that we'll be seeing on the field for Blair today.
Marie Valenti, Blairtown, Pennsylvania.
Brooke Reynolds, Blairstown, New Jersey.
Rachel Hoffman, Easton, Pennsylvania.
I'm Casey Whitty, and I'm from Hardwick, New Jersey.
Zayna Karam, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
Morgan Williard, Frelinghuysen, New Jersey.
Lena Segedy Jess, London, UK. Olivia West, Sparta, New Jersey.
Liana Zarancha, Mount Olive, New Jersey.
Susan Andreas, Madison, New Jersey.
Jane Kim, Fort Lee, New Jersey.
Fiona Walsh, Hackettstown, New Jersey.
Andrea Dorsa from Blairstown, New Jersey.
ASOB, Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania.
Megan Baldwin, Blairstown, New Jersey.
Cleo Bersani, I'm from Hong Kong.
Katie Douglas, Mendham, New Jersey. Veronica Blair, Orange, New Jersey.
Mia Henry, Oxford, New Jersey.
I'm Katie Peacock, I'm from Allen, Texas.
And there you saw some of the, well, actually the international even players on this team. But let's take a look at who we're going to see in the starting lineup. It's, of course, going to be Rachel Hoffman, Liana Zaranchev, Morgan Baldwin, Aya Sobi, and Olivia West. As far as the players you can expect to see contribute quite a bit on offense. On the defensive side of the ball, it's Casey Whitty, Megan Valenti, Morgan Willard, Susan Andreas, Lena Segedy Jess, and of course the outstanding goalie in Fiona Walsh.
Yeah, Fiona Walsh coming in as a junior this year, 17 saves in the win against Rutgers Prep, is replacing one of the best players on this Blair team in Rachel Cooley, who was phenomenal for them in net last year. She has big shoes to fill, but she's doing a great job so far. And we talked to Coach Egan before the season started, Joe, and she was one of the players that she was most excited to see, and that is Fiona Walsh. And Blair kind of boasting a really good defense this year. You see Valenti is a postgraduate from Boyertown, Pennsylvania, and they have some great leadership back there. And Casey Whitty and Rachel Hoffman's going to help out as well. So a lot of star power here for this Blair Buccaneer defense, and it's something that like I mentioned, we talked about with Coach Egan before the season started. We'll hear more from her at halftime. Coach Egan is in her first year here at Blair. She's also an English teacher, and she's going to help out with the varsity track team as well. She's a graduate of Bucknell University in 2007. She's also done some time coaching in college as she helped out with the Quinnipiac program. And she is also, a Duquesne program. She's from the Pittsburgh area, and she continues to work at a soccer academy as well. And, one of the things I talked to her about, Joe, before the season started was how she can take her playing experience and translate that to coaching. And here she is on that topic.
When you have been a player, you understand how hard you can push the girls, and also what tends to be the more fun activities and what the girls are obviously not going to look forward to. So trying to keep the the fitness and things like that still fun is something that, as a coach, having been a player, I think that that's certainly helped me. I also think that just constantly having different things that I can do, because I have so much experience from different coaches and different styles, I've been able to kind of incorporate a lot of that into my own coaching.
And Coach Egan obviously taking over for Coach Penlunger, who was here, who was at Blair for a great deal of time and has did a great job at the helm. Coach Egan getting some new blood into the system, some youth, and a lot of energy that she's bringing to the table. She has some newcomers to work with, and obviously some returners that she's looking to step into a leadership role this year, as we are about to get underway here at Hampshire Field.
And as you mentioned, with the first year, the new coach, and they've had some interesting results. The great performance by Fiona Walsh against Rutgers Prep to open up the season. That was a double overtime, 1-0 loss. But then against Faith Christian earlier this week, the program got their first win of the season, 2-1. They outshot Faith Christian 20-4 in that game. Just overall dominating as far as the possession goes, and they're going to look to try and come close to replicating that result here tonight against the North Warren Patriots, who come in ranked number 4 by NJ.com in group number 1. Very talented team, 3-1 on the season. They've already got 2 shutout wins through their first 4 games. It should be an exciting, as we've mentioned, defensive-minded matchup here tonight.
North Warren is a very, very talented team. They have an extremely talented goaltender, and as the lights start to go down, this is really where the excitement of fall comes into play, Joe. So a good crowd here to support the home team. It's the first night game of the year for this Buccaneer girls soccer team, and everybody's ready to go.
And really, Tim, you couldn't ask for a better night.
I don't think so either. You got a nice breeze. We got the window open here in the press box. Shaping up to be a beaut.
We're all just set to go as Blair will get the ball first. Olivia West and Lena Zagetti-Jess are the 2 players right at midfield, ready to get this game going. Here for the Buccaneers, coming in, as we mentioned, at 1-1, 3-9 last season, and West plays it in. And we are underway here tonight. Ball controlled here by North Warren, the road team in their red jerseys, and now taken away by Blair and starting to head off the other way. Nice play made on defense by Morgan Williard. Taken away, both teams just trying to get a feel for each other here early on, as is kind of the norm in these kinds of things. Just making a move to it. There's plenty of soccer left to play. 40 minutes on the clock in each of the 2 halves in this game. As North Warren takes it, and now they'll try and get something to set up, and a nice play once again by Megan Baldwin coming on. And
Joe, the crowd here is getting fired up. They brought their own boombox, BYOB, here at Hampshire Field.
Certainly like that. They're jamming out pretty well to the pregame mix a little bit before time as we were setting up. Certainly seem to be enjoying this one too. See you bobbing your head a little.
You see, Zranchev, who just threw it in for the Buccaneers. Zranchev is an outstanding athlete, played outfield for the softball team in the spring, and she is somebody who kind of goes maybe not unnoticed, but she certainly can be classified as underrated for this Buccaneer team, and you can see her all over the field making really important plays for this Buck offense.
And Rachel Hoffman as well just made a nice challenge on a play. We were just talking a little bit before with her father about you were talking about on the softball team as well. A couple of multi-sport athletes out there in the starting lineup for Blair tonight. As now North Warren will take it and get a kick out to midfield, and the teams will just fight for the loose ball here right around the center circle. That'll be played in by North Warren. Now starting to take it the other way is Kelsey Yarzep. Nice play on the defensive end by Blair. We'll get it right back out to midfield. And so far, what we've seen so far, some good defense on display from both teams. Just as we had expected here through the first few minutes of this matchup.
Yeah, there's just a lot of energy on the field here today. Nothing easy for the offense of either side.
This ball gets thrown in by Jenny Sagan, a sophomore defender for North Warren Patriots. Lose possession of the ball, right back to Blair. They've just been back and forth the entire time here so far. A couple of players now bunched up here on the near sideline as Blair looks to work it into the attacking third of the field, and it will be taken in, and that's Olivia West. Goes streaking inside the box, tries to center it, but a nice job in coming out by the goalkeeper, Kellyanne Farrell, on the challenge that time. Ended up hitting off her leg and going out of bounds along the end line. At least that's what it looked like.
And that is something that no opposing teams want to see. Olivia West running free ahead of the pack, because that spells absolute danger for opposing defenses.
But it appears as actually it was a Buccaneer who was the last one to touch it as it went out, so we'll go for a gold kick. So now North Warren with the ball, as really Blair's been having the slight advantage in terms of possession so far in this game. North Warren now takes it across the midline. It goes out of bounds along the touch, right back to Blair. Nice job on the defensive end. Once again by Andrea Dorsa. Checked into the game. Wearing number 12 for Blair Academy in the home white jerseys. So once again, the ball out of bounds on the touch. Just about 36 minutes left to play here in this first half. 4 minutes gone by, and well, the one decent scoring chance that Blair had has pretty much been it. Otherwise, just been back and forth right in the middle third of the field.
A lot of softball representation on the field here, Joe. Andrea Dorsa was a freshman last year, played center field for them, batted in the middle of that order, and was a huge, huge reason why this team took home a Maple championship last year.
Nice job by Rachel Hoffman to wrestle away the loose ball, but then it's taken right back by North Warren. Here come the Patriots. Now Straken looking for an opportunity of their own to try and score, but that will not happen as Marie Valenti came up and made a nice play on defense to get the ball back out of the defensive end. But North Warren will control once again, trying to keep it in bounds, but unable to. The ball will go right back to Blair. Once again, the Patriots bringing it into the attacking third, and once again, Blair getting the ball right out of there, doing a nice job on clearing the ball out and keeping it away from that danger zone. Saranchev tried to pass it all the way up to the far side to Susan Andreas, and Andreas was able to keep it in and play it up. Nice job by her to get to the ball along the sideline. West now with it. Brings it back over towards the middle of the field. Try and set up on the other side. Kicks it up, and that'll go out of bounds. Looked like that last glanced off a Patriot defender, and so Blair will retain possession.
West has such incredible vision on the field, Joe. She's able to set up her teammates as well as she's able to knock them in herself.
And whistling. Call going against North Warren. So it'll be a free kick coming here. It's going to be taken for Blair by Casey Whitty, the senior captain on the team on defense. Kept in, nice job by Hoffman. Once again, what a fake by Olivia West as she now plays it in deep, trying to chase it down from behind. That was Andrea Dorso once again, but she was unable to get there as it went over the end line. And once again, a goal kick coming here for North Warren, going to be taken by Melissa Diageni. Taken from the far side corner of the 6. Still no score here in this game in minute number 7. Deep kick in. North Warren looked like they got a little bit crossed up, and just unfortunate that time as the ball ends up glancing out of bounds. Last touch by the Patriots, and it goes right back to Blair. After a deep throw in, the ball just rolls out along the end line. Once again, another goal kick coming up for North Warren. Or are they going to say this last touch to Patriots?
It looks like it'll be a corner.
For a corner.
It's like Wes is going to take it, hopefully looking to set up the rest of this Blair offense.
That is indeed Olivia West taking it from the far corner of the field. There's back over towards the middle. Cutting across that time, looking for the header was Casey Whitty, but she just whiffed on it. And a good job to keep it in bounds just before it rolled out by Blair, and they'll keep it. Now taken the other way by North Warren. But the pass goes a little bit awry, and it's sent right back in by Andreas. Nice job in staying home, being able to get to that ball.
Blair doing a phenomenal job as far as controlling the ball. It's been in the North Warren zone for much of the first half here.
And another nice job of keeping it in by Lena Zaghetti-Chess. Just sticking up her leg out and swatting that ball back in the other direction.
Zaghetti-Chess, one of the 2 goal scorers in Tuesday's game against Faith Christian, Tuesday's victory.
Taken the other way by North Warren. Nice job. Controlling is Taylor Daly. Gets down. And now Blair takes it away, gets kicked. Looked like it hit off of the shin of Daly, then went out of bounds. And so once again, Blair ball is nice ovation comes from the home crowd. There's quite a line here right up against the fence right in front of the stands here. People all standing and cheering on the Buccaneers. As a cross attempt that time was taken away.
Just a standard Friday night in Blairstown, New Jersey, Joe. Catching some great soccer out on the Hampshire pitch.
You know, when you say it that way, it's very poetic. Well, thrown in by North Warren and now taken right back by Blair. Well, they've just, as you mentioned, Tom, have been dominating as far as possession and controlling the ball here early on. Rare has a chance for the Patriots bin, and they'll get it as the ball went out of bounds. Last touch by Morgan Williard. Taken by North Warren once again. Jamie Klein, number 2, will trot on down the field after she was controlling for a brief moment of time. Now she passes it right back to Jenny Sagan. Over towards the middle of the field. Nice challenge. That time by Zaranchev, and Blair trying to clear it away from this zone. Zaranchev again on defense, ends up hitting it out, and it is going to be cleared. Here by Blair, nice job again on defense.
So far, the Buccaneer game plan is definitely working in their favor. They seem to be in total control of this game. Energy-wise, ball control-wise, they're really controlling the pace and tempo and everything of this game so far.
Beautiful move that time by Dorsa, and then she just kicked it up, tried to get it to Olivia West, but it went wide of her and was taken away by North Warren, but now right back to Blair once again as turnovers mounting for North Warren. Now a chance here for Blair. Megan Baldwin with it, tries to cross it over to the middle to Olivia West, but attempt just went wide to the right of the net. And out of bounds along the end line once again.
I believe we have our first shot on goal today, Joe.
I believe you are correct. Minute number 12 now here in this game. Still scoreless as the Buccaneers look to try and once again clear it out of the zone. Giving chase is Marie Valenti, but she's unable to get to the ball before it goes out of bounds. And so the Patriots will hang on. Deep thrown once again by Sagan. He's got an assist on this season. Taken by Erin Roden. Tries to get it over towards the middle, but taken away by Blair. Olivia West now with it on the near sideline. She makes a nice move and plays it up and out of the zone. And coming all the way out of the net is Farrell across the 18 to go and give that one a boot back up the field. Dangerous play as she left the net quite a bit. Now scrub for the loose ball. Right around midfield is going to be won by Liana Zaranchev. How many times have you said that name today? It's all over the pitch. Feel like I'm calling a World Cup game.
There is a lot of energy in this game. This is not a typical regular season matchup, Joe. There's a lot on. Well, there's local bragging rights on the line, but both teams looking for this as kind of a jump-off point to get on a roll this season.
And as you mentioned, last season The Buccaneers didn't have that great of a year, but they're certainly looking this year like they're a much improved team.
Yeah, there's a new energy involved. I keep saying that word, but there really is, and they're much more aggressive than I can remember, and it's really something to see. You know what? There's a reason why half the campus is here to watch them play.
Certainly is, and you got to imagine the team feeding off of some of that energy that comes with all the fans here in the stands.
Have to. Under the lights, you're getting supported by your classmates and your peers. Really nothing better than this.
You get the adrenaline really going as North Warren once again takes it, but Blair's going to get it right back. Looks like that was Susan Andreas on the far sideline making the play. Olivia West chips it forward. And once again, Farrell comes out of the net, tried to boot it deep, but she didn't. Now the ball takes a bounce back toward the end line. And Blair with an opportunity here, a lob shot now towards the net. West was giving chase, but Farrell was able to grab that one with her hands. Get a second shot attempt in this game, called for Blair. Ball cleared out to midfield. On the kick and goes out of bounds. Looks like they're going to say last touch by North Warren. And so once again it will be Blair ball as Catherine Peacock checks into the game for Andrea Dorsey. Olivia West with it now, and nice play by Jenny Sagan on defense to wrestle the ball away from her and then clear it down the field. But it's chased down by Casey Whitty, who hands off to Andreas, and North Warren will take it right back. Now with a good opportunity, but once again Whitty gets right in the way and clears the ball away. She's been doing a nice job of cutting off a lot of passes so far in this ball game.
She really has. She has just been a momentum killer for North Warren. As anytime they seem to be getting something going offensively, Whitty's right there to knock it away.
And a collision right at midfield between Olivia West and, it looked like Tori Young for North Warren. Looked like they bumped right the middle, and gonna get another indirect kick coming here for Blair. Just about 15 minutes gone in this game. Well, kicked up by Whitty and taken away by North Warren. They've been doing a nice job and getting in the way on those. Looks like they're going to get North Warren for a handball. On about the 36-yard line of the football field, which is, if I'm doing my math correctly, which knowing me, I'm probably not, about 44 yards away from the net.
I trust you.
You don't have to. Taking a kick for Blair is Marie Valenti. She gets it down in towards the net and fielded on a hop there by Farrell, and she'll just hoist it on out.
Farrell's confidence is rather obvious, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. She's coming into this game on the season, made 36 saves through 4 games and has allowed just 2 goals.
Yeah, we knew we were going to see a special talent here, and so far she just treats it like it's easy. She makes everything look easy.
That's a nearly 95% save percentage. That's pretty darn good, as they say in the business. Patriots with an opportunity here, trying to work it into the box, but cleared away by Whitty, at least for the time being. Patriots will retain the ball as the Bing will keep things going here. This ball now chipped out of bounds, and last touch by Blair. The Patriot ball cleared in, and then Whitty gets it and just gives it a boot as far as she can out of bounds over towards the fence. Over by Hardwick Hall. And once again, the Patriots will throw in. They get something set up, trying to work this one into the box, but headed out nicely by Valenti. And now controlled going the other way is Sageti Jess. She gets it up for Zaranchev, who chases down on the far sideline. Now tries to work it back over towards the middle of the field, but she's being swallowed up nicely by a couple of defenders, including Melissa Diageni, who's been taking all the goal kicks for North Warren. And now the Patriots will take it. Going back in the opposite direction, left to right across your screens. He chased Valenti trying to get the loose ball, and she does. Now she'll dribble it up a little bit herself, take it up to about midfield before sending a pass forward for Szigeti Jess. Szigeti Jess challenged nicely. Now work it down in closer towards the corner, cross the middle, and it goes wide of the net to the right. Nice opportunity that time for the Buccaneers, but once again, good defense being displayed by the Patriots of North Warren, keeping this game scoreless. We're now just about 20 minutes into this first half. Goal kick here, controlled by North Warren. They take it across the midline. Bring it back to the middle of the field, and then stepping in and taking the ball away is Szigeti Jess, and going the other way is Blair. Olivia West makes a nice deke back to the near side. Fans loving that one. She goes down for the challenge. She comes up and gets the ball. It was a clean tackle. What a great job by West. Deking around another defender. Working it down in close. Blair trying to get in, and West is hammered down the box. And we've got a penalty upcoming. West will take it. Right at the corner here, the 18 is, well, the Patriots will set up the wall. Coming in to take the kick is Megan Valenti. Or excuse me, Marie Valenti. Big scoring opportunity here for Blair. Valenti, and it deflects off the wall and goes back out to midfield. Nice job by the Patriots. Whitty works it back to Valenti as Blair goes back on the attack. Nice deke by Valenti, and here she goes, working it into West at the arc, kicks it, and it is just a bit wide. Nice try that time by Olivia West, but her shot opportunity went about 3 feet wide of the net to the right. So Blair continues to get those shot opportunities, but so far has been unable to bury one. North Warren, by contrast, well, still looking for their first shot of this game. Goal kick goes out, and it is controlled by Blair as they work it in deep. Coming out is Farrell. She'll play this one on a hop. Take the free kick. Goes up, nice job intercepting that one by Brooke Reynolds, a freshman for Blair. But it's taken very quickly back by the Patriots. Fight for the loose ball, and well, who else but Liana Zaranchev tracking that one down, but you get her for an obstruction, and it's going to go right back to the Patriots. There's a crowd here really starting to get involved as we're still in the last dregs of daylight here. The lights are on here at Hampshire Field. Free kick goes in and headed right back out. Trying to give chase on the touchline, but it goes out, and it'll remain Patriots ball as that one was last touched by a Buccaneer all the way back near the top of the 18. It's a little confusion here as to who's going to end up taking the throw in, and it eventually is going to be Jenny Sagan. Gets it in, and looked like that one last deflected off Olivia West of the Buccaneers before going out of bounds. So once again, North Warren ball. So they work it in deep here towards the corner. Centering try goes back into Jane Kim. Excuse me, I'm looking at the wrong roster. Kelsey Yarzap. Goes out of bounds. Once again, another throw-in coming here for North Warren. Going to be a deep one. All the way in towards the net. Blair trying to clear, and Valenti is going to be able to get it out, but unable to make the play was Catherine Peacock and keep that one in bounds. And so once again, the Patriots keeping the pressure on. It's about the best run that they've had on offense all day. Take the toss in. It's a nice long run coming that time for the throw-in by Brianna Jones. High boot that just goes well out of bounds. Sarcastic field goal is good signs being thrown up by the crowd, as that one sailed, well, a good 10 or 15 feet over the top of the goal. It'll be a goal kick coming up here for Fiona Walsh, who really hasn't seen much action in net so far today for the Buccaneers. Low line drive boot taken away by the Patriots. Challenging for it is Valenti. She sticks her foot out and gets it out of trouble. And then a long range shot comes in and is taken on a hop by Walsh. And she'll boot this one out towards midfield. Olivia West is going to control for the Buccaneers. Trying to work it across the midline, but she lost control of the ball, and it's taken away by the Patriots. That was a good job by Alexa Koronis to go and get that one. Zaranchev with it. She tries to give to West, but the pass was a little bit wild and was taken away by North Warren. Here come the Patriots on the attack once again. Long range shot, but it goes well wide of the net. We apologize for any sort of technical difficulties we've been experiencing here tonight. We're just about set to get the second half started here. We are still scoreless at Blair Academy. It's been a fantastic defensive battle, just as well we had mentioned right at the outset of this game. Joe Vasile here alongside Tom Monpoletto tonight, as the North Warren Patriots will start with the ball. They started to come on a little bit stronger offensively at the end of that first half. We'll see if they can keep the momentum going here, though. The shots on goal and the scoring chances all still in favor of Blair Academy. 5-2 in terms of shots on goal, but here comes North Warren trying to work it into the attacking third. Worked forward. Nice job on the defensive end, though, by Brooke Reynolds to try and make the stop, but the Patriots will continue to control. Not trying to work it out for Blair is Andrea Dorsa, but it's cut off quickly by the Patriots and now worked back towards the middle of the field. Blair once again will attempt to clear, as we're just begun here in the second half of this Friday night girls soccer action. Thank you very much for joining us and for sticking with us here tonight, as really watching a fantastic battle out here on the pitch. Ball goes out and it'll be retained by the Patriots. Looks like throwing it in will be Brianna Jones, sophomore for North Warren, coming into the game with a 3-1 record on the season. The long throw in is cleared away by Blair, and they'll work it the other way. Nice job there by Lena Zagetti-Jess, and she goes down as the ball ends up going out of bounds. Right about midfield, it'll be Patriots ball.
Joe, we're starting to see why Zagetti Jess was a somebody that Coach Egan talked about extensively before the season started as a newcomer that she was really looking forward to watching play this fall. She's done an outstanding job so far. Really, really impressed so far in this first half.
I'd say Saketi Chess and Liana Saranchev have been very solid on both sides of the ball. Olivia West has done some fantastic things offensively. A couple of shots to her credit, but is unable to bury one yet for Blair. Is fight for the ball around midfield, and there is Saranchev going down. Looked like she got tangled up that time with Taylor Daly of North Warren, and well, they're going to get Saranchev, and rightfully so, for the foul that time. So North Warren will take it the other way.
While we were away, we heard the crowd get really, really energetic on a couple almost opportunities for the Buccaneers at the end of the first half there. And a great game so far, Joe. Really defensive battle as we kind of expected and anticipated. Both teams playing really, really hard, almost as if it's postseason form for both teams.
And certainly each team giving 110% in this one. As you mentioned, the local rivalry. A lot of bragging rights on the line here. And of course, Blair looking to establish themselves as a team to reckon with this season after, as mentioned, a tough season last year. Really looking strong here in the early going.
And I would say, is that Walsh's second time that she's even had to do anything back there? That's just tribute to how good this Blair offense has been, keeping it in the North Warren zone pretty much the entire game.
Olivia West with a nice move on the far sideline. She now brings it in, looking to get something set up towards the middle, but a nice job on defense that time by Jenny Sagan to get that one to go out. But it will remain Blair ball. Is looks like it's going to be a corner kick coming here, and taking it for the Buccaneers is going to be Megan Baldwin. Freshman has a goal on the season in the last game against Faith Christian back on Tuesday. Kick in towards the middle, goes off of Andrea Dorsa and skips out of bounds along the end line. So another goal kick coming up here for North Warren. There's been their fair share of those, as Blair's just had all the scoring opportunities so far in this game. As I mentioned, been unable to bury one home, so we are stuck in a scoreless tie. Patriots trying to now get something going, but, well, guess who it is? It's Sageti Jess getting in the way and disrupting those plans for the time being. This one goes out of bounds. Look, they're going to say last touched by the Patriots. As Sageti Jess got that one to glance right off the foot of Katie Moritz. Once again, ball skips out of bounds, so nice touch by Blair, so it'll be Patriots ball. It was just a fight for the ball back and forth along this near sideline. Good throw in by Moritz. Trying to play it forward that time was Taylor Daly, but Whitty got right in the way and played it right the other way. Whitty now controls down towards the corner, trying to get it out of the defensive third.
Nice play by Susan Andreas.
And she's been making her fair share of good plays on defense in that first half as well.
This is
long-range opportunity that time for the Patriots, but once again, it's, well, Walsh just getting right in the way and getting a little work in.
This is a territory that Blair really has not been too used to today with the ball in their own zone. It's like Walsh could have taken a nap for the first 40 minutes of the game if she wanted to.
Oh, that would have been nice. Some extra beauty sleep in there. Friday night now. Well, sun pretty much fully down. The lights here on the field, the only thing keeping the pitch illuminated. Throw in for the Patriots, trying to clear are the Bucks, and they are able to, as Olivia West has it now, trying to work it back towards the middle of the field. Gets it across the midline on a nice lead pass forward for Megan Baldwin on the near sideline. She halts, changes course, tried to get it over to the middle, intended for Brooke Reynolds, but it was chased down by the Patriots and now cleared away. Casey Whitty flags it down for the Buccaneers and plays it up along the sideline, keeping it in bounds. Nice job by her as Baldwin tries to chase it down, but it's going to get touched by the Patriots out of bounds. Saranchev will take the throw. Substitution coming here for Blair. Iasobi checks into the game, and Brooke Reynolds will shift back to defense, and coming out is Susan Andreas for a little breather. Saranchev throws it in. Actually ends up getting off the rebound. Sobi plays it towards the middle, taken away by the Patriots, but now fight for the ball, and now here comes Blair the other way, is stepping right in the way was Marie Valenti. Sobi with it at the circle. Flex off the Patriots, now goes right to Blair once again. Just good back and forth action here in this game, still scoreless as we play on. Expected a defensive battle, and well, that's exactly what we've gotten. Now coming the other way, here comes Zaghetti Jess. Drive from the outside, but nothing too threatening. Scooped up easily by Kellyanne Farrell. And she'll just give this one a punt right from the edge of the box. It's played there by Andrea Dorsa, fighting for the ball right around midfield. She plays back to Liana Zaranchev. Gives back to Valenti. Valenti weaving her way through not one, but two, but three North Warren Patriots before losing control of the ball.
Valenti has dazzled a little bit today, all over the field, doing a great job helping Blair control possession.
Yeah, she is a defender, but she's done a nice job dribbling the ball down the field a couple of times and taking some
really
kicks.
well played by Willard back there, Joe. I don't mean to cut you off, but
absolutely
nice defensive play.
Seen it all game long. This ball now back out the middle third, taken by North Warren. So they try to work it in, but now there was nobody home that time as Katie Moritz was looking for Taylor Daly to continue her cut, but she just did not. Nice header by Moritz to control the ball for North Warren. And chipped back up in the air by Aaron Roden. Right back over to Moritz, and a whistle. And an obstruction coming here against Moritz. Looked like she was a little bit too much jockeying for position. Trying to get that ball up in the air. So it'll be Casey Whitty taking the free kick for Blair. She gives that one a good boot. Down in as the Buccaneers try to get something going here. A long-range shot opportunity that time for Megan Baldwin, but a little bit high on the shot.
She said, to heck with this, I'm just going to bomb it.
Play by Farrell. Oh, why not? Might as well just keep bombing it at the net. Eventually, maybe something squeaks by.
You know, and so far, Coach Egan's game plan has really kind of worked out for them. You know, she came in with a defensive approach to put more of a defensive-minded lineup out there, and they've done a great job keeping North Warren, a very dangerous North Warren team, at bay. North Warren looks you know, they look pretty tired, and it looks like Blair has still kept their conditioning. See if they can keep it up this whole time.
Chance here for North Warren, but taken away nicely by the Buccaneers. And the Patriots will have to reset. And you know, Tom, as a soft long-range shot comes in, and Walsh is able to make the save very easily. There's a lot of people out there who maybe are more detractors of the sport who maybe aren't big fans of kind of low-scoring games such as this one. And I got to tell you, even though there's no score, there's been plenty of excitement in this one. It's been excellent to watch.
It has not lacked in excitement. You're exactly right. Crowd is still here, full force, ready to go, ready to explode. I mean, it's fantastic. You take a look at them right there.
Yeah, just like in baseball, you know, you don't need a ton of runs or a ton of goals to score to have a good, exciting game on your hands. Just adds that much more pressure to every move that these players do. Because, you know, one goal could end up being the difference. one way or the other. Taken away by Seghetti. Just a nice play defensively by North Warren. Keeping it alive in the attacking third is the Buccaneers. Now they'll play it out and reset. Zaranchev controls, and it's chipped out of the zone. By North Warren, a good job defensively that time to thwart the effort. And now going the other way with it. That's Taylor Daly controlling, bringing it back to the middle of the field. Rips a shot that goes wide. And we will remain scoreless. A goal kick coming up here for Fiona Walsh. She's seen a lot more action so far here in the second half than she did in the entire first. As the Patriots now, well, slowly but surely started to mount something on offense. And they'll control off the kick. That's Duffy once again. Excuse me, Daly. Once again working it in, but taken away by the Buccaneers. Seghetti Jess gives to Zaranchev, but taken away. And now controlled right back once again by Blair. Zaranchev dribbles it back over towards the circle, being challenged very closely by Brianna Jones. And she will give it up to Megan Baldwin. As a deflect offer and go out of bounds. Be North Warren ball. And the ball will be thrown and deflect off of the Patriots, and now be Buccaneer ball. It's back and forth along this near touchline. Baldwin heads it back out towards the middle of the field where Sobey has it, right at the B. She now gives it up. Over to Andrea Dorsa. It's it back to the middle for Baldwin. Baldwin plays it in deep for West. West with a chance, and it deflects off of Jenny Sagan and goes out of bounds on the end line. And there should be a corner kick coming up. Once again, it's going to be Megan Baldwin taking it from the far corner of the field. Third corner kick of the game for Blair. Been unable to convert on the last two. We'll see if they can get anything going on this one. Baldwin, the freshman, will take the kick. Curves it back in towards the net. A headed chance, and it goes wide as West couldn't quite get in the right position to make the play that time. But a near chance that time for the Buccaneers. And the crowd is just groaning in angst after that one was unable to be converted. It's like you said, Tom, only about half the campus here out. A very nice sized crowd support this girls soccer team. Less than 25 minutes remain in this one as Blair goes on the attack once again. Ball flex off of Victoria Olivier, and he goes out of bounds, and so things will slow down, and Blair will take it once again.
Sometimes playing it out of bounds gives your defense a chance to catch their breath, set back up, and start it over again. You know, a lot of times you would say, why would you give up possession? But sometimes it works in your advantage.
Yeah,
like it did there.
I remember back in the days when I was playing soccer, we had a kid on our team who was a defense, and he had a very strong leg, and his specialty was late in games when you had the lead, he would just bomb it out of bounds and just let the clock keep running. And
right.
didn't always
you know what?
have a ball handy, and it came in handy a couple of times.
It's a pretty decent strategy.
Yeah, that was the Kevin Merjanian play. That's a nice job defensively that time by Marie Valenti once again to take it away for Blair. And now here they go on the attack. Rushing forward, Seghetti Jess in the box with a shot that goes high and wide. Boy, Lena Seghetti Jess really having herself a great game that time. Just sent that one high and wide. Her momentum carrying her a little too far that time.
Seghetti, Jess, and Valenti Valenti is just such a weapon. It's really a thing of beauty to watch her control the ball at midfield. She's such a safety valve for this team.
Fight for the ball here along the near sideline, right in front of our camera. And it goes out of bounds, and it'll be North Warren ball. They'll throw it in. We'll see as they come up with control. That's Casey Whitty, who had the nice boot down the field. Giving chase Olivia West. She's trying to flag the ball down before it goes out, or at least get the Patriots to touch it first, but she's unable to accomplish either of those two tasks. And so once again, it'll be a goal kick. Be taken on the far corner of the 6 by Jenny. Gets off a nice boot. Now here come the Patriots the other way, streaking down the far sideline is Erin Roden. Sends it over towards the middle, but a nice job by Whitty cutting across to stick her foot in the way of the pass and get out of the danger zone. This ball then goes, touched by the Patriots out on the end line, over towards the corner. So it'll be a goal kick here, and looks like Whitty's going to take this one. Substitution coming here for Blair. Megan Baldwin heads off, and Veronica Blair heads on. Excuse me, that is not Baldwin coming off. That's more, Liana Zaranchev. Baldwin was coming towards the sideline, but then did a quick 180 and stayed on the pitch. Shot attempt here for the Patriots goes high. That was not the best shot in the world by Taylor Daly, just looking to get that one off in the direction of the goal. Sailed it high through the uprights. As we remain scoreless. Minute number 58. It'll be Valenti to take the kick. It'll be controlled here by Blair. Blair's got it. She gives back to Valenti. Now Sobey controls. Valenti flags down the loose ball. She's going to take it herself. Once again, showing some good attacking skills out of the defense. Long lead pass forward, trying to get it to Segeti Jess. But it was just a little bit far out in front of her, and Farrell was able to intercept it. But Blair will stay on the attack here as they control the ball. Olivia West gives it to Sobey. Flags it across the field, but a little too far for Baldwin. It'll be taken away by the Patriots. Now going the other way. And just lobbing it forward that time as Warden and nothing else other than just to slow down the pace of the game. Catch your breath a little bit before resetting here. Fight for the ball around midfield. Be Segeti Jess. Eventually comes up with it for the Buccaneers, now taking it the other way. It's Olivia West controlling on the far sideline. That's footwork. She gives back to Blair. Blair loses the ball momentarily, but now gains it back. And will take it across midfield, back over towards goal. Blair will eat some clock up here as they try and set up the attack, and a nice move made that time by Megan Baldwin. Tries to give it to Blair, but it's taken away by Warden. She gets a long lead pass, but offside was Taylor Daly.
And Blair catches a break there as Daly was wide open. A bit misplayed there by Blair. The young freshman getting some great opportunities here and some great experience, seeing the future of this Buccaneer team. Blair dodged a bullet there.
Well, if this game is any indication of the future of this Buccaneer team, it certainly looks bright. Coach Marnie Egan has done an excellent job here getting some of the players to really buy in to this defense first system that she's running. And after some talking to on the sidelines between the coaches and the referees, get things going once again. As the ball goes out, and we'll see I'm going to say last touch by the Patriots. Thought that might have glanced off the leg of Szigeti Jess, but it did not. It'll be thrown in by Megan Baldwin as Blair will sit back down after a couple minutes playing time as ball deflects off the Buccaneers out of the end line. So once again, it'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Patriots. And you know, Blair got some playing time at the end of the first half as well. So seeing a few minutes here and there in a reserve role and doing a nice job.
Provides a great
as far as
spark.
that. Yeah. Nice change of pace off the bench. But Zaranchev now back into the game after a few-minute breather. Taken out by the Patriots, but a nice job on the defensive end and whistled. Looks like for a handball by Brooke Reynolds. Trying to argue, no, that kind of hit her a little bit higher up, almost in the chin area. Just more self-defense more than anything. With her hands getting on the ball that time. So the free kick will come from just about a yard on the other side of midfield. Once again, it's going to be Melissa Diageni taking it as she has pretty much all the kicks for Blair today as ball goes back and forth. Coming out of the net is Fiona Walsh, and she gets her hands on it. With that one, was unable to be played by Walsh. Would have been a very good scoring opportunity for Blair. Farrell will have it. So it goes from goalie to goalie in pretty much short time as Farrell will punt it. Good directional kick over towards the sideline. Be fielded by Andrea Dorsa and played forward. Dorsa's got it. Takes it back to the middle of the field, crosses it over for Baldwin. Farrell loses the ball and then it gets kicked out. A nice clear that time by Katie Raduzzi, the freshman defender, saving that time perhaps a goal.
Risky move there by Farrell. And that time North Warren catches a break.
Yeah, Farrell was way out of the net and well, just went down to scoop up the ball and had it go right off of her hands. She then fell down. If not for the play by Raduzzi. Blair with a shot, the opportunity, they cross. They score for now.
I heard a whistle. Did you hear a whistle?
I heard a whistle as well. And they are going to say.
No, that doesn't count.
There is a goal kick, yeah, no goal. On that one, the whistle did come in before. Fans not happy with it, but of course, well, they're a little bit biased.
Hearing some of the boos for sure.
But it did appear to be the right call that time. But a golden opportunity that time for the Bucks. Perhaps part of that goal was scored as a result, really, of well, the whistle having been blown and the Patriots not really continuing their pursuit of the ball. Now the Patriots have an opportunity of their own. When the ball gets booted well out of bounds. Oh, there's the old Merchanian play. Continue to tick down the time. Left in this game, minute number 66. Still scoreless between the Blair Buccaneers and the North Warren Patriots.
I want to take a quick look when we get an opportunity. Probably not right now, we don't have enough time, but we do have the replay of the almost goal that I want to get to when we have the chance.
Absolutely, we'll get to that when we can. Is trying to chase the ball down on the sideline is Bucks, but they're not able to. They're going to take this one quickly as well, looks like they're starting to feel the pressure of the time winding down in this game, still with no score. They had a double overtime game against Rutgers Prep, the first game of the season. Game ended up 1-0 in favor of Rutgers, so not necessarily unfamiliar territory for the Bucks. Low-scoring game late.
And this defense is they're so well rested for Blair. Yeah, it's really playing into their advantage now that any kind of offensive surge that North Warren has, they're more than ready for because they have fresh legs.
Zranchev plays it over to Sobey at midfield. Sobey lobs it down towards the corner. Giving chase is Megan Baldwin. Baldwin tries to get in with Raduzzi. It's a slide, but not going to be able to get there before that one skips out of bounds. So once again, we'll have another goal kick coming up here. Perhaps we'll take a look at that replay now if we've got enough time.
We snuck it in, Joe. We
did?
snuck it in while you were chatting. That was my fault.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Boot is off and is taken by Blair. Buccaneers control. Lob goes in deep, and it's going to be fought for by Andrea Dorsa along the far sideline. It goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Patriots, and so the Bucks will keep it. Played out of the zone, but a nice job by Valenti to get in and try and save this one. Gets towards the sideline, kicks it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Patriots. Once again, Marie Valenti with an excellent job of hustle. All over the pitch tonight. It's one of those things, knowing when to pinch in when you're on defense. It's just one of those instincts that just seems to come naturally to her.
And I'm sure this Blair Academy community, not only the soccer team, is thrilled to have Valenti on campus this year. Very engaging personality, stepped right into a leadership role.
Long chance here for West, but it's punched out nicely by Farrell. And cleared out of the zone and out of bounds by Aaron Warden. Another good opportunity that time for Blair, but Farrell came out and just punched that ball right out.
That was an outstanding play by a prime-time goaltender. Farrell punching it out. A really nice opportunity there for Blair, but great job by the goaltender for the Patriots.
So it'll be Diogeni once again taking the goal kick. Warden pop it out of bounds. And quickly Zranchev will throw it on in. Just about 10.5 minutes remain in this one. 10:44, the exact according to the scoreboard. Here at Hampshire Field. Casey Whitty with a nice job to send the ball back in the opposite direction. And now Sobey will try and flag it down and send the Bucks on the attack. Nice job done by Sobey as she gets down, and ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by Diogeni along the sideline. But the Bucks once again. Szigeti Jess in the corner, tries to play towards the middle. Unsuccessfully. It'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the Patriots, and it'll stay Bucks ball. Deep in their own zone. Now it's going to go out on the end line. Last touch by the Patriots. So the corner kick upcoming. The third corner kick of this half for Blair. They had one in the first half, and they had a near chance to score the last time. That's Olivia West. Came that close to burying a header. This time, West will be the one taking the kick for the Buccaneers. They set up, she gets it off, trying to get a deflection, played in, and it is going to be cleared out by the Patriots. Great job by North Warren to get that one out. And now Warden takes it the other way. Tries to give up to Daly. Well, it's going to be flagged down first by Brooke Reynolds. Now Daly controls. She brings it back to the middle of the field. Daly given to Alexa Karinas. Karinas loses control and just pulls right out of bounds. Last touch by Blair. So it will remain Patriots ball. Here with 8:35 remaining in the game, no score. An exciting kind of back and forth defensive matchup. In this one, the Patriots as good of a chance as they've had all game right about now, but it's cleared out very quickly by the Buccaneers out towards midfield. And Olivia West gives that one a nice boot down the sideline. Here comes Sigeti Jess trying to flag the ball down, but the Patriots will get it out. Although out of bounds and turn it right back over to the Bucks. Both teams playing with a sense of urgency here as we wind down regulation time. Well, there's quite a bit at risk, as we mentioned. Certainly seems like one goal will be the difference in this one. Or at least it may very well end up being.
Joe, I think this one's headed into OT. I think each team has an answer for the other. This is as evenly matched of a match as we can possibly see. It's been back and forth all game long. I don't see any reasons why this should stop. It's like those commercials where they phone it in to keep the games going because they're having such a good time.
Well, just wait until the sprinkler comes up right as somebody's about to score. Then we'll start shouting conspiracy theory in this one. Certainly wouldn't mind a little extra soccer in this one. The way this matchup's been so far is Patriots turn it over to Blair. Now Blair turns it right back over to North Warren.
Woody had an opportunity to clear it there and just didn't get enough leg on it, so it stays in the Blair zone.
Now trying to clear is Brooke Reynolds. She gives up to Megan Baldwin wearing number 3 for Blair, and she will clear. But gotten right back in quickly, and now she'll clear once again. Time it was Baldwin. Sobey's got it. She gets a nice boot on it. Good lob. West trying to flag it down before Farrell does, but it's going to be Kellyanne Farrell.
Now, West is the only forward that Coach Egan has out there. It's a different strategy to just have one forward. She's been doing a great job at it, but not too many scoring opportunities today.
And now a scoring opportunity here for the Patriots. Cross towards the middle, and Valenti gets in the way, and Whitty gets it out. What a great job defensively, both by Marie Valenti and Casey Whitty, teaming up to get that ball out of the danger zone. And a whistle, and a push called against the Patriots. And it'll be Buccaneers ball. Free kick taken here by Valenti. She sets up. Lobs it over. Here comes Sigeti Jess. Lobs it over the head of Farrell, but wide of the net. Oh, she came that close. And just got a little too much on it.
We'll take a look at it quickly here. Just over the goal. And that's probably the best opportunity that Blair has had all game long. Sigeti Jess just misses.
Taken once again by the Buccaneers. Back on the attack they go, but the ball skips into Farrell, the goaltender. And she'll head it over to the other side of the field and give it a punt up the sideline. Bucks look to try and control, and they do. That's Liana Zaranchev right at the circle with it. Tries to give in to Sigeti Jess, who flags down the loose ball. Boy, she is still running all over the place. Definitely been the Energizer Bunny for this team. Just keeps going and going. Taking it the other way now are the Patriots. It's Katie Moritz controlling on the far sideline. Nice challenge, though, on the defensive side by Blair. It skips out of bounds, though. Last touch by the Bucks. It'll stay Patriots ball as we are in minute number 55 of this one, still scoreless. And my math is completely off because it's minute number 75. Like I said before, don't trust me with numbers if I don't have a calculator.
So we have 5 minutes in regulation.
Yes. Well,
remaining.
3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in regulation now, as the Patriots have it at midfield. Trying to clear is Blair, but they are unable to go back on the attack. Zaranchev controls on the Blair side of midfield. Now worked in deep by the Patriots, but coming out of goal to get her hands on the ball is Fiona Walsh, who scoops it up and Throws it out to the unpatriot-occupied side of the field, but losing control of the ball was Williard. Taking it back is North Warren. Working it in towards the corner is Roden. She kicks it out of bounds on the end line, so it'll be a goal kick. She was trying to center that one, clearly frustrated with herself as she was unable to get that one to go where she wanted it to. Less than 3 minutes remain in regulation. We have no score. Blair dominating in terms of shot attempts. No scores for either team so far.
Joe, I want to remind everybody that tomorrow we will be broadcasting the field hockey game against Pennington. Matt Nelson on the call. That'll be at 2 o'clock, and that'll be at the Bowl. And then we are not broadcasting it. However, the football team takes on Suffield Academy right here, 3:30 tomorrow. It should be a really good game.
I was just about to say that. Should be an excellent matchup. Sagani Jess with it on the sideline. She works it down towards the corner. Got to get it back towards the middle. And she tries to, and it ends up hitting off a Patriot defender. Looked like Diageni that time. Bounce out on the end line. Corner kick upcoming here with less than 2 minutes remaining. It's going to be Sagani Jess taking the corner kick this time. A little confusion here as to exactly what is going on. There's now a substitution coming here for Blair as Sobey will check in. Can't quite see who that is coming off for the Buccaneers. Looks like Jane Kim. Kick is off, barrels down, and the ball's in! Didn't see who deflected at that time for Blair. But it goes in and they take a 1-0 lead with 1:59 remaining in regulation. See if we can get the replay on that one.
We're going to try to pull it up after we see this crowd going absolutely bonkers here at Hampshire Field.
Is going wild after that goal, and the Buccaneers have a 1-0 lead in a game where they played absolutely phenomenally defensively. Absolutely fantastic game we've seen here tonight. As the Bucks will take the free kick here after the whistle. Scoring off of a corner kick. It's going to be absolute pandemonium here at the conclusion of this one.
What a game it's been. What a goal to put it in. What a crowd. What a night here at Blair Academy. We're going to take a look at the replay here from both angles when we get a little stoppage here.
Olivia West with it. There are 2 balls on the field.
An extraneous ball. I don't know if that's a new rule for high school soccer. If you just toss a second ball in, perhaps, under a certain amount of time remaining.
Yeah, at the 1 minute mark, you toss a second ball on the field. Ramp up the scoring a little bit, although the stadium scoreboard's clock not functioning. Our score clock shows about 45 seconds remaining in this one. After the goal came in the 78th minute, 79th minute. Whistle and a handball coming up here against Blair's. Brooke Reynolds had her hand stuck out. The ball got kicked right off of it. 17 seconds unofficially left here in this one. Free kick coming for the Patriots. It's up! It's saved by Fiona Walsh. And that's going to do it for the game.
That was outstanding. Fiona Walsh. What a game this was. This was ridiculous. An unbelievable game defensively, capped off by a great save by Fiona Walsh. And the goal, I mean, you couldn't have written a better script, Joe. This was fantastic. We're going to finally take a look at the goal here, and this is just incredible. We see it from that angle. We see the goal being scored. We're going to take a look at another angle here.
Now I don't even think that touched anyone on Blair. From that camera, it looks like it hit off of Farrell's hands and deflected back into the net.
We'll see if we can take another look at it here. I mean, this was just outstanding.
Certainly a phenomenal goal. Is a great way to cap this one off. An exciting back and forth defensive matchup the entire time, and then
one more time, Joe.
Oh, that did hit off of that second player on the inside, it looks like, perhaps. Take a look at this one in our super slow-mo. Yeah, you could see that inside player. Can't exactly tell who it is. Looks like that actually might be Casey Whitty, who came up and got a leg on that one, just judging off of the knee brace.
Joe, we're going to take one more crack at it to see who we can give credit to, because that was truly phenomenal as the game was winding down. I mean, you just can't say enough about it.
All right, here it comes. There's Spaghetti Jess's kick.
You can't really see from that angle.
But I do believe it was that second player that was on the inside.
And it does look like that's Casey Whitty, the captain.
Casey Whitty, so I think we unofficially at least say that it was Casey Whitty who came in with that goal. Of course, we'll get the official story as well. And what a game overall, and not only for Casey Whitty, especially if she did end up being the one that deflected that one in for the Bucks, but overall a fantastic game by these Blair Buccaneers. And well, now they're 2-1, and they've just defeated the number 4 team in Group 1, Tom.
Yeah, you really got to be fired up about this game. Under the lights, at home against a local rival, your whole school is here watching it. You can't say enough about this win. This is a program changer. I'm not saying that this is a program that was in need of serious change, but this is something that can definitely catapult you for the rest of the season. You have to be riding high here. As in your third game of the season, this is one of the best wins. I mean, they start off the season in a really, really tough matchup against Rutgers Prep.
Yep.
They come off that with a win, and then they continue with this victory here tonight. Can't say enough about how big of a win this is for a Blair Academy team that was in dire need of one.
It certainly was, and well, like we were mentioning the entire time, they really controlled the ball offensively, dominated the chances really from the beginning of the game right towards the end, and just on the defensive side of the ball, the Patriots were unable to get anything going against that brick wall that was the Buccaneers defense.
Right, and Marie Valenti really, really stood out towards the end. I mean, she is the one that sticks out in my mind. Casey Whitty. So the defense really, Casey Whitty is a defenseman. She scores the goal. But Marie Valenti, her efforts on both sides of the field were really, really incredible. And Blair has a phenomenal player there, and they're going to get the most out of her for the rest of the year. And she's going to continue to play. That's my guess. She's going to continue to play at the next level because she is a very special talent.
It certainly is, and it was a very special game. We saw, like you mentioned, back with the broadcast tomorrow, the Blair field hockey game. Matt Nelson and yourself, I believe, will be on the call for that one tomorrow. Certainly should be an excellent game to watch, and we thank you very much for watching this one. So for Tom Monfilletto, I'm Joe Vasile saying thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with us through a little bit of our technical difficulties. Have an excellent good night and a pleasant tomorrow.